We work a lot in helping our authors finish their manuscript no matter where they are. We have editors and proofreaders and writing coaches and ghostwriters, whether you just have an idea or you have scribbles on a piece of paper and we've had that happen, scribbles on Post-it notes. We can help you organize that and get you down the road to where you have a completed manuscript. But one of the biggest questions that I get asked, because we do a lot of anthologies, is just a simple formula. How do I write my chapter? What is one way that I can use to write my chapter? And just to remind you, our anthologies are collections of essays. So a sponsor could come in and say, I really want to sponsor an essay. I'm going to bring 30 to 40 people with me, and this is our topic. And so then we have our writing coaches, which help the editors and the authors write that chapter. An easy acronym to remember, and it's only 5 letters, is going to be SCARF, SCARF. This works great if you're doing social media. It works great if you're writing an e-newsletter or taking a step outside of the box and writing a chapter for an anthology. So the S in SCARF, and we're talking about like a winter scarf or silk scarf, the S in SCARF stands for set the scene. An example would be, I spend most of my day at my desk in my home, next to a kitchen with a fridge and snacks, only 12 to 15 steps away. Not always a good thing, but that's a good way to start your paragraph about using the SCARF technique. C, the next thing I want to do is talk about the challenge. Sitting at my desk next to a kitchen, that sounds pretty good, but the challenge for me is I spend most of my day at the desk. I'm not out walking around and getting exercise or standing on my treadmill. The A in SCARF stands for what actions did I take? So I've spent most of my day at my desk. I sit next to a kitchen. What actions did I take? I invite my dog to go for a walk. Usually he's the one that comes in my office and sits at my door and stares at me. That's usually my nudge to say, hey, lady, come on, let's get up, let's go out. Now I've noticed that I'm the one that will get up before he does and go out and say, hey, come on, let's go out, but not in the snow. So your S is set the scene. Your C is what's the challenge. A is what actions did I take? That's go for a walk. And what results did I get? R is what results did I get? I got fresh air. I got exercise. When the weather's nice, we have a neighborhood where other people who work from home will be out. They'll be walking their dogs, or they'll be checking their garden, or just out to get fresh air sitting on their front porch. I live in a great neighborhood to get those great results. And then the F in SCARF is, how do I finish with the lesson learned? Again, think about this either as a social media posting or as an outline for a chapter in an anthology. With my S, that's how I'm going to finish. I'm going to share my lesson learned. The lesson that I've learned is that it's good to keep moving. If I'm on a Zoom and I can stand up, well, I have something that allows me to raise my desk and my computer so that I can stand up for a while. If not, then I try and rotate throughout the day so that I don't have Zooms all day. That gives me a time to get up and get out. Remember, it's also a great formula to use for your social media posts, your blogs, your e-newsletters, and emails even. But even better if you decide to use that as an outline for a single chapter in one of our anthologies. Are you ready to write that book or that chapter that you've been thinking about? I'm Kathy Davis, daviscreativepublishing.com.